tal? So in this video we're going to have a look at an example 150 word task which is the second question on the higher GCSE writing paper, and we'll start off by looking at the question and what it means. If you're working independently, feel free to pause the video to read through it all yourself and see if you understand what the question and the model answer refer to. Okay, let's look at the questions. Escribes un artículo titulado Mi zona para un concurso de una revista española. Menciona. You write an article titled My Area for a competition from a Spanish magazine. Mention. Now on to the most important bit, the 2 bullet points. Lo bueno de vivir en tu zona. The good thing about living in your area. ¿Cómo ha cambiado tu zona en los últimos años? How has your area changed in recent years? Escribe aproximadamente 150 palabras en español. Responde a los dos aspectos de la pregunta. So, write approximately 150 words in Spanish and answer both aspects of the question, both bullet points. Most important is understand the 2 bullet points. So, now let's look at the model answer that responds to the good thing about living in your area and how your area has changed in recent years. As I go through this, I'll read it in Spanish, then I'll pause, then I'll say the English meaning. And if you're working independently, you can use this in many ways, such as simply just listening to it and then rewinding it, practicing your pronunciation, then rewinding it and practicing to see if you can translate it into English. And then afterwards, go on and see if you can produce your own version, adapting the original, and then maybe your own version without looking at this model text. Okay, let's run through together. Mi ciudad natal es Newcastle. My home city, my city of birth, is Newcastle. La ciudad más grande del noreste de Inglaterra. The biggest city in the northeast of England. Es una ciudad genial. It's a great city. Aunque tiene un clima bastante frío y variable. Although it has a fairly cold and changeable climate. A pesar del tiempo, in spite of the weather, la ciudad acoge a más de 2 millones de visitantes todos los años. The city welcomes more than 2 million visitors every year. Quizás porque la gente es tan alegre y abierta. Perhaps because the people are so cheerful and open. Newcastle ofrece muchas posibilidades para los turistas. Newcastle offers lots of possibilities for tourists. Se puede salir a la montaña You can go out to the mountains con solo un corto viaje en coche o en autobús. With just a short trip by car or by bus. Además, las familias con niños pueden disfrutar de un día interesante. Besides, or also, furthermore, families with children can enjoy an interesting day en el Centro de Ciencias de la Vida. In the Center of Sciences of Life, sounds a bit clumsy as a translation, I'd say in the Life Sciences Center, so almost take it backwards there. Mi lugar favorito que está situado en el centro. My favorite place, which is located in the center. En los últimos años, in recent years, han mejorado el sistema de transporte público. They have improved the public transport system, actually the system of transport public. So they've improved the public transport system. Así que ahora es una ciudad bien conectada. So now it is a well-connected city por tren con otras ciudades importantes. By train with other important cities. It's well connected by train. Además, han renovado varios edificios antiguos. Furthermore, they have renovated various old buildings, incluso el centro comercial, including or even the shopping center, donde acaban de abrir nuevas tiendas de marca. where they have just opened new designer shops, literally new shops of make, as in makes, so new designer shops. Desde mi punto de vista, from my point of view, ahora se debería introducir todavía más zonas peatonales. Now, they should, or one should, introduce still more, or yet even more, pedestrian areas. Y poner más áreas verdes and put in more green areas en el centro, into the city center, para hacerlo todavía más pintoresco y acogedor. To make it even more picturesque and welcoming. Okay, so now that you've run through that, remember to rewind and practice, whether it's listening, your pronunciation, your translation into English, or using it as a model, which you can just pause it to use it as a model to see if you can write or even talk through your own version of your own response to this 150-word task using this model text as an example, and even trying it without looking at the example. Buena suerte. Hasta luego.